Hey peeps, my name is Naisha and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back on Romance Club and I'm just going to tell you the books that you should actually, play while you're on Romance Club. Now, besides the books that I talk about, which is Moonblood, Shadows of Saint Four, um, On Thin Ice, and Chasing You. I'm going to talk about other books that I think you should actually play because I think it's pretty dope and pretty cool. Um, and also there will be spoiler alerts because just a bit of spoiler, not too much, like just a bit, only because that's the main reason why I think you should play these stories. But one of the first one that I'm gonna talk about is Legend of the Willow. As you can see, I'm on season 2, but season 1 was actually pretty good. I'm actually enjoying season 2 of Legend of the Willow. It's basically about May finds out she's not the wait, no, she doesn't find out she's not the only one. I want to say on the eve of the initiation as a geisha, you discover a supernatural twist about yourself. That's literally what it's about because May, she is a geisha and she finds out that like after um after something happens, she finds out that she turns into a fox, a kitsune, a kitsune. I feel like I'm saying this wrong. A kitsune. I don't know why, but I tell you, after I cut this, after I finish recording, I'm telling you, I'm going to like know how to pronounce it correctly because that's what happens. I don't know why that's a thing. Like you know how to pronounce it correctly, but then when you're in front of people, are you like recording yourself? You don't you like your mouth is just like, yeah, I can't say that word, so it's crazy. But kitsune, she finds out that she's a kitsune, and like things start to unravel and stuff, and I just think this is a good story. Like I think this is a great story so far. Um, Not only that, of course, with Romance Club, you're gonna get different love interests, and she does have different love interests that you could pursue. I know I'm pursuing Kazu. I'm hoping I pronounce his name right because it's Kazu, so Kazu. Um, and let me tell you, the moment she had with Kazu, baby, it's electrifying, and it's not like they do like they do the do and stuff like that. No, it's like a build up between it, like they have little romantic moments and I enjoy it a lot. And not only that, but she's finding out who's trying to kill her, and not just kill her, but why they're trying to kill her, because like now she's a supernatural being and stuff like that. There's like a whole different this is just a whole different ball game from what she's used to and things like that. So this is definitely a story that I would recommend people to play. It's very interesting, and then not to mention you have different love interests as usual, but that's just a bonus. But I think the story in general is a beautiful story that anyone will want to like read. Okay, the next one is Heaven Secret. Um, it says you died and went to the Angels and Demon Academy. Um, I forgot what else like the main thing said, cause like, dang it, I wish they had it on here, because you don't get like when I go back down to it, they don't really tell you. They just tell you what episode 5 is going to be about. So I apologize for not like having what for not having like what the whole story is going to be about. But so far, I tell you what happened so far. Basically, your character, you can name your character any type of name. I'm just gonna call her Vivian. Vivian, she dies, and she remembers the only thing she remembers about her death is that someone had tried to run her over the road. I mean, basically run her off the road. Basically, was trying to kill her, and they succeed. And not only did she find out that um she found out that someone basically was murdering her, but now she wants to know why someone murders her. But not only that, she also wants to assail at the Angel and Demon Academy. Basically, it's called the Academy. You also get to meet different angels and demons there. Um what else? I want to say I also want to say that you also gonna get love interest off of here too. So far, I know one of them name is Annie, Mimi, Dino, and I want to say someone named Lucifer. I think he's a love interest and stuff like that. Okay, okay, I pulled it up. I apologize, but like if this is all over the place, but yeah, I pull it up. But it says you died and went to the Angels and Demons Academy, devilish lecturers, angelic sweethearts, and the temptation to break heaven's rules. What else awaits you in this dangerous, fantastical afterlife? Now you do have um love interests. You have what like these are in-game love interests. You have Lucifer, Dino, Mimi, Andy. I know there's someone named Mal Bonte and Lo. Lo. Is it Loa or Lo? It's Loy. But the ones that I know about so far is named Lucifer, Dino, Mimi, and Andy. I'm gonna go for the default Vicky and stuff like that because like the default name for this in this book is Vicky Walker. So basically, like I said, Vicky she dies and she ends up being an unclaimed, and because she's an unclaimed, she gets to go to this academy. I think there's more to it, but like yeah, she gets to go to this academy to become either an angel or a demon. And there, sorry, there's already angels and demons that have been born into the lifestyle. Mimi is one of them. Of course, Lucifer is another one. Dino was born an angel. Like Lucifer is born a demon. Dino's born an angel. Mimi is born a demon. Annie is an unclaimed, just like you. He died as well because he was actually human and he died, and now he's going to the academy to be either become an angel or a demon. I don't know more about the other two love interests because they didn't come up yet, but I'm pretty sure they probably gonna come up in the other seasons. I know, as you can see, I'm on episode 5. So if they come up in season 1, I would definitely, like, make that known in the next video I make. Well, I am gonna make a video on about season 1 of Heaven's Secret. So I'll let you know then if the other two love interests show up. But basically, but not basically. I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, your character Vicky, she ends up dying. She goes to this academy to either become an angel or a demon, and like things start to go crazy. I know. I'm gonna tell you now. One, she finds out that her mother, whose name is Rebecca, she finds out that her mother was also an unclaimed, but she ends up becoming a seraphite. Yeah, a seraphite. I think I'm a seraphite. I think I'm saying it right. If I'm not saying it right, I apologize. But she ends up coming basically one of the second in commands of the angel. Like she ends up becoming like a very high rank when it comes to the angels. And then your love interest is like again Annie. He's an unclaimed. Um, he was a human. He also is very daring, and he's very sweet. Dino seems sweet too, but he was always an angel. Like he was born an angel, and his father is one of the teachers at the academy, and he's very hard on Dino. Like you could see a little bit of it. Then of course Mimi, like her family is demon too, but not like a well-known demon and stuff like that. I did think it was interesting because there's a part where Mimi says that her mother was talking to, was whispering in Hitler's ear. So I thought that was kind of like, that made me raise my eyebrows a bit at that. And with Lucifer, he's the son of Satan. And basically, you get a little bit of background, like his father is hard on him and just abusive, like what you would expect, basically. Like they expect, like they expect us to feel sorry for Lucifer and to like try to be, for him to be like our love interest and stuff like that. But I'm gonna be honest, the two people that I have my eyes on are Andy and Dino. Is what is. And not only do you know that your mother is like one of the higher ranking angels, also like I'm thinking God goes by Shepher Shepha goes by a different name in this book, like the creator of like the earth and the heavens and the hells goes by a different name in this book. For the creator of earth, like that's what they said. Like yeah, he goes like the creator goes by a different name in this book, and basically your mama, like Vicky's mama, is like one of the highest ranking angels of the creator. And so, of course, that gives her attention, like people paying her attention. Not only is that, but different things are starting to happen. Like things that have never happened before are happening now, and people are starting to panic at the academy. Not only that, but in chapter 4, one of the students ends up actually being murdered. So that's that. So yeah, that's what's that. I do recommend this book because this book is very interesting. Because not only is Vicky trying to figure out who killed her, because she wants to know who killed her, like because she had her whole life ahead of her because she had just graduated college and stuff. So she want to know who was trying to kill her, so bad. So she wants to know that, and not only that, but like with everything going on, like there's something going on. There's like a bigger picture that she's not seeing. So I'm very interested and ready to read more of what's going on with Vicky and like the things that are happening. So I do recommend people to read this book as well. Now, the next story that I think people should read. Um, I want to say Sins of London. I want to say Sins of London. So Sins of London goes like this. It says you're one of the most notorious thieves on London's streets. But when a job brings you face to face with the supernatural, your life will never be the same. Um now I actually have two accounts because I keep forgetting that I have a Facebook account. I keep forgetting that I have a Facebook account. I keep forgetting that my account is on my Facebook. So yeah. So now, of course, I have two accounts. But on my other account, I was playing Sins of London, and I'm on season 2, and I actually think it's a good story and stuff like that. Like you start off, like your character starts off. She starts off stealing from a brothel. Yeah, brothel. And when she finished, she gets attacked by a monster, and then she ends up meeting Sherlock Holmes. Not only Sherlock Holmes, but she ends up meeting Gray, who becomes a love interest of her. If I'm not mistaken, this book also has this book also has some love interests to it and stuff like that. I know you'll get in game love interests. You have Sherlock Holmes, Gray, Abigail, and Glaston. I know you have a casual love interest, which is Leslie, and that's if you want to. But the story itself, like your character, she's a thief, of course. Her default name is Irene, but you can name her anything you want. You can even make her anything you want. But the main thing I like about this is that there's like supernatural things going on, like in London. Um, the first season you have a monster turning other people to undead, and in the second season you have to help the queen. Um, you have to help the queen, and she sends you on a mission and stuff like that. And I find this interesting because not only does it have like a supernatural, like not only does it have a supernatural theme to it, but it does have a mystery theme to it. Because first of all, you gotta find out like what's going on, especially in the first season. You gotta find out what's going on, and also defeat the person who is like turning people into undead monsters. And then in the second one, you have to follow like what the queen, because the queen puts you on a mission, and that mission is, I feel like, to me, in my opinion, it's kind of vague in a way, but it's still interesting to know, because like again, you get to help the queen. The queen like wants to know what's going on, like need help with what's going on. And not only that, but um you have a banshee that comes out of nowhere and tells you that there are things that are going, like tragic things that are going to happen in London. And then not only that, but like one of your love interest, Grade, something happens to him in season one, and you get to see him in season two, and it's crazy. And it's like, yo, like so far I'm on season two, and oh my goodness, it just it just takes you on a thrill ride that you never want to be let off. I enjoy so much of it. Um, Again, I think it's a pretty good book. I think anyone, basically a good story to play. And then not only that, but with, I'm gonna say this again, but with Romance Club, you could choose different paths. And the path that I chose for Irene is basically a magical path, because you can either choose like to have her do spells and incantation and all that stuff, or you could choose to have her like fight all these monsters with weapons and things like that. I chose to have her fight monsters with magic. So yeah. So that's one of that's the third book. Now there's another one, and it's this is the final one that I'm going to talk about. It's called Cali Call of Darkness. Um I'm gonna see if I can is it on here? Oh, it's not on here. Well, you know what? I lied. Cali Call of Darkness isn't the only book we're gonna talk about. We're gonna talk about another one in just a minute. But I definitely want to talk about Cali Call of Darkness because I didn't think I was going to enjoy the book, the story. I didn't think I was going to enjoy the story that I did, but I did. I ended up enjoying the story. I thought it was pretty dope. Um so the summary is summoned when you unexpectedly summon to India to assist and an investigation, you are unsure what to expect. Soon you pulled into a terrifying web of murder and mystical powers. Now I'm gonna get more into it um with like a different video of my thoughts and opinions, and of course like my review of a Cali Call of Darkness and things like that. But I just want to tell you that like you have four love interests um in this game. You have Killian Lightwood, Lehman Berg, Ratang ba- I can't pronounce his last name, but Rattan, um but his last name is Baish. And then you have Amrit, is it? I know his name is Amrit Dubé. So Amrit Dubé. So yeah, you have four love interests and things like that. And basically, it starts off with an investigation, a missing person, and turns into so much more. Not only are you trying to find out if the person that y'all are trying to find is still alive, but there are murders that are happening, and of course, like things are going on with you too, like on a mystical level. Like things are going on with the main character on mystical level. Amala Khan, that's her name, the main character. You can't change her name. And this one is different. Same thing with like Legend of Willow. You can't change her name either. Her name will be May. So in Kali Call of Darkness, you can't change her name. Her name is going to be Amala Khan because she's an Indian. She's a British Indian, to be exact. Um, but yeah, she was assigned on this case in India, and it turns out to be so much bigger. And not only that but there's a mythical, like, part of the story that like basically blends in with the main plot of the story as well. And I enjoy every moment of this. Now I'm playing this on my other um account and stuff like that. I know yeah, I'm playing this on my other account, and I know I'm on season 2 on my other account and stuff like that. But it's very interesting. Not only do you have a bit of taste to like Indian culture, but this book is so good to me because not only do you get like a bit of like Indian culture, but like the things that are happening, the spooky, like there's spooky things that happens with Amala. Not only that, she is trying to figure out what's happening with all these murders and who could be the culprit, and not only the culprit, but like there's like a bigger picture to it all. So I enjoyed the story. I also enjoy that you get a lot of love interest in here. So if you want to pursue Killian, you can. If you want to pursue Lima, you can. If you want to pursue Ratan, you can. Um, if you want to pursue Enrit Dubé, you can. Um, I just think it's a pretty good book overall. And the final book, the actual final book that I think is interesting, other than, like I said, other than Chasing You, Shadows of Saint 4, On Thin Ice, yeah, other than those 3 books, the final book that I think people should like check for is called Heart of Trapecia. Um, Trapecia or something like that. But it says today you would see the throne of Tracepia. Um, I'm thinking that's how you pronounce it. If it's not, please let me know how to pronounce it. But and then it says, but yeah, it says today you will ascend the throne of Tracepia. All is not as it seems. Embark on a journey of danger, love, and betrayal. Discover the truth and save your kingdom. So far, I'm on episode 3, but it's getting good and stuff like that. I didn't think it would get good, especially too soon into the story. But um, again, you can name her. You can name her anything you want. I want to say, what did I name her? I think I named her either Karu or Nina. I probably named her. I forgot what I named her. I know once I played season 3, but I did season 1 and 2, and so far I do think even though I'm in episode 3, I still think this is a good book and stuff like that. I know the default name is Ella Elaire. Yeah, I'm thinking that's how you pronounce the name. It's Ellaire. But the love interest in this book is Delias, Wyatt Leigh Rux, Gisela, Renho, Demario, and Venora. Those are the main love interests. I will tell you this: you meet Delias, Wyatt, Gisela, Renho, and you meet Demario a bit in season 1. So far, so your character, I'm gonna name her Nina because I can't pronounce the default name, but I'm gonna name her Nina. So Nina, she becomes queen, and she sees that her people, like on her coronation day, she sees that her people, like down, like below her castle, are like booing her and screaming. She's trying to figure out what's going on, why they booing her and screaming, and why do they look poor. And of course, her uncle and the advisors are telling her like everything's fine and things like that. She don't believe it. And not only that, but like there's an assassination that tries to take place and things like that. And of course, like you stop it and things like that. And of course, because of an assassination attempt, and also because of what she witnessed when she went to greet her people, Nina wants to find out more what's going on, and of course she takes her her guard and her knight in shining armor, Wyatt, and of course that's where her adventures begin. Now I haven't read like deep into this book, but I do know that it's getting very interesting, and I'm just on episode 3. Like it's already getting very interesting. Like 1 and 2 are very interesting. So yeah, this is definitely a book that I would recommend people to read. I know when I finish season 1, I would definitely make a video about it. Like all the other stories that I talk about, I would definitely make a video about them. But that's all I have to say. If you have any books on Romance Club that you want to like recommend, please let me know which ones they are and why you would recommend them. Or if you have another interactive story game that you can get on a mobile, based on a cell phone. If you have another like interactive story game you can get on a cell phone, just let me know about those too. And you can always comment and always like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, see ya.